We are at Jane Street and Dundas in Western Toronto. It's a Saturday, and there was an incident, a police incident, in my park. So there is no walking or biking in the park today, so I headed out. Actually, I drove here. I didn't walk here. I drove to this area that I've been, I guess I've been driven through here before because I came here once to get rid of some hard drives. I had some old hard drives, LaC hard drives from the, I guess, 2000. They were 250 gigabyte drives. Here's a junkyard. Anyway, so I had these 250 gig hard drives from the 2000s, which, as you know, now you can buy 4 terabyte hard drives, half the size. So what I did was I brought them here, and I got rid of them here, and there was a whole bunch of them. I drop them off right here, and they gave me $17 for the scrap metal, and it was very interesting experience in there. They're closed right now, but they had a lot of metal and junk mostly. So these hard drives were, I opened them all up, took the drives out, took the CD or whatever, the actual drive in there, and I destroyed it, and the rest were aluminum and metal, and I brought them here and I got rid of them, plus a few computers and that sort of stuff. That was a lot of metal. But they were really excited about the computer parts and metal parts. They weigh that and they give you some cash. So, and then of course I replaced all the information on the hard drives on newer hard drives. So hopefully they will last a bit longer. There's like an old school Kentucky Fried Chicken. I can smell the chicken. I haven't had Kentucky Fried Chicken in years, I guess. Years and years and years. There's a beer store to my left, and LCBO. That's where you get your alcohol material in Canada. I don't think you can get any alcohol in regular stores, so that's what you do. Anyway, so I replaced all these drives. Most of them, some of them don't work after. If you have hard drives, if you have images on hard drives, this is an interesting house too. It's an automotive garage. If you have hard drives and put the images on them, it's good to replace them every once in a while, because if you put them in storage, they seize up, they dry up, they do all sorts of crazy stuff. So it's always, if you have images that you want to keep, you better replace the images onto a new hard drive once in a while. It's a busy street, this Dundas. A lot of abandoned lots. This one. It just feels like a, look at this, it just feels like a forest here. I'm gonna stick the camera here. It feels like a, look, it feels like a place you can go and just, interesting. They're probably going to put a candle right here. There's a railway line to my left, so it's pretty interesting area. I've always wanted to take a walk around here. Some old school houses. Let's go to this mall. Let's go walk right into this mall and see what the hell is going on. The shops are there. Gas station here. And spa. And a hospital. Middle Eastern bakery sweets. The baklava there, and overdose for sugar for a month. Reptiles. Oh, that's where. The reptile place. I remember I was doing a photo shoot a long time ago in my studio, and one of the guy models, or was it a guy is the boyfriend of the model or something. And they're renovating this place. Indian cuisine is going to open up here soon. So the Indian cuisine people are betting on COVID ending and people going crazy for restaurants. So they're just opening a new restaurant. Anyway, this guy had a snake with him in the studio. I think he was the boyfriend of one of the models. I'm not sure. So he asked me where can he buy some snake food. You know, I was like, I've never had to buy snake food before, and I was kind of shocked. Had a snake in the studio? What a craziness. So I guess he found somewhere on the map and he came and picked it up. So it must have been here. Must have been here where he came and picked up some mice to feed the snake in the studio, and the rest of the models were freaking out. Just, you know, having this guy feed the snake. Shoppers Drug, more gas stations, and it's kind of a interesting street. A lot of industrial happening. Industrial. So that's where he bought his snake food from. Interesting. Of course, when you drive by in your car, you're paying attention to the road and not necessarily looking to the side. What is this place? Whatever it is, it's closed. Oh, it says police thing. Let's go. It's some sort of a police sign. I don't know. Oh, it's a security company. Oh, it's some sort of a. Look at the doors. Look at the doors. You know, they've chained those doors like good, but it's. I don't know if it's in business. Everything's worn out. And look at this thing. This stuff. Somebody took the crest. Established 1932. Oof, 1932. Who remembers 1932? It's going to be pretty soon. It's going to be 2032. Yeah, when you drive by at a high speed on a road and cities, you never actually see what's going on with shops and little things. You just drive by and you just ignore everything. A little cute mall here. Look at this bus. It's perfectly lit in this gorgeous end of winter sun in Toronto. Look at this. I think it's an old school bus too. There's another mall here. It's like a camera store, DV shop over there. Selling equipment. It's probably closed. Everything's closed here because of the COVID. Dollar Smart. I gotta remember that place. And this is like a grocery store to my left. Hello, Keele. Alright, look at this construction also. I remember back in a time, pretty long time ago. By the way, the weather is absolutely fantastic. I don't know what the temperature is. I don't look at the thermometer. But today is smoking hot. It's probably, I don't know, 8 or 9 to 10. This place, look at this condo. I'm going to take a picture here. This condo used to be Coin Car Wash. Of course, I'm too close on it here. Garbage. This used to be a Coin Car Wash. You used to pay $2 and you could wash your car all you wanted. And it was great for getting rid of the salt in the winter. Because when it was really, really cold, you know, minus sub temperatures, and nobody would wash their cars because everything would freeze. And when it's that cold, you really don't need to wash your car. It doesn't rust it. It rusted up. The car starts rusting and it's got salt on it, and the temperatures are pretty high. You know, you're plus zeros and stuff. And yeah, so people used to come in, line up, and on the weekends wash their cars. This is an interesting shot, isn't it? Look, two cars. It's some sort of a uniform people. I guess they clean uniforms. Huge place, huge place. Hopefully the gate's open, we can check it out. But this building used to be a Coin Car Wash, and it's, wow. and it moved pretty fast. Some of these buildings, they go up, bang. Some of them will take years and years to go up, you know, like somebody already put a hole in here. This reminds me of Manhattan Bridge in New York City. It's all this kind of fabric so people don't jump off and hurt themselves. And photographers have put holes in perfect spots that you can get great sunset shots, you know, behind the city, you know, like perfect location. So pretty much every photographer walks in, puts the camera through that hole and takes the picture. You don't even have to guess where the pictures, excellent pictures are taken. There's a hole in the fence, you just stick your lens in. It's kind of interesting yet boring because every person ends up with the same shot from the exact same location. Not even a few meters back and forth. Take a shot in the behind us in the sunset. I call anytime you point the camera to a sunset because technically it's a silhouette. Got a 7-Eleven on that corner, right at the corner of down that street, and Runnymede. We already walked. Is this Runnymede? Yeah. We already walked the block. Beautiful. That guy on a cross bike, fat tires, disc brakes, bend over handlebars. For people who really want to be uncomfortable on a bike. Hell, you know. Oh, Jumbo Burger. Let's just go this way a little bit. I've actually never had Jumbo Burger before, but I like their logo. And I like their... Yeah, let's do a shot. I like their logo and I like their... Everybody talks about them. They've been here for years and years and years and years. So they must be good. But I've never actually had one. One day we're going to grab ourselves a burger. Hey. So we passed an Indian restaurant. That's a lot fewer Indian restaurants opening up here. Have you had Indian food before? They're pretty good. Ricey. What is it? Dance school. Custom tattoos. Gotta get ourselves a custom tattoo. Not an ordinary one. A custom, you know, specially made for you. So you look completely different. Anything with rice in it is good. So Indian food has tons of rice. And it's good. A bunch of shops here. Let's see, it's interesting shops. Find anything cool here. A lot of buses on this road. Bus number 8048. Come on, bus number 04897. Are you hear me? Are you hear me? Beautiful. We can hear you. Oh, do you know what? This is cool. Oh man, we're gonna take a picture of this. This used to be a photo studio. Look at this. It's like Passport fast service, film processing.
The sign's been there for 70 years.
70 years, yeah. Look at that. It's a classic.
Yes, I know. It's probably older. But I remember it from when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah. I'm surprised nobody ever took it out.
Wait, it's a new store now?
I think as far as I've seen for the last 20 years, it's just a residence.
Oh, resident?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they put a lot of flowers in the window.
Okay,
too,
cool,
you know,
cool. Yeah, look, wedding albums, child photos, oh my God.
Yeah. Nobody does that anymore.
No.
Well, they do, but not the way he did it.
I know.
See you later.
See you, man. Yeah, that's interesting, actually. So I guess it's turned into somebody lives here now, but look at these signs. Fast color service. There must be an old sign. This guy says store's been around 70 years. Maybe not that much, but reproduction of old pictures. So he did copy work, oil painting, handworks. Oh, so hand colored pictures in color. Oh my God. This is interesting. You see? Wow. There's a photographer that at some point chose rocking the city with weddings and portraits and Christmas, and he's gone, you know. But at least his sign's still there. Wow, you know. Oh, that building. Yeah, interesting. Bunch of kitchens, bath places, more construction stuff, I guess. I guess nobody walks on this street. For you to have a funeral place on the right, plumbing on the left, bathtub. Look at that bathtub. Yeah, it's like a square. Put that right in the middle of your bedroom. You don't even need walls. Just like get out of bed and jump in the bathtub. Heck, just sleep in the bathtub. Yeah, look how quiet it got now. There's no traffic. Nissan Dealership on the right. Oh, this is cool too. Coast to coast. Cell phone. Oh, just a cell phone. I thought it was old radios and stuff. I don't know what he sells. Computer places. This guy's got interesting stuff in his display. It looks like they're residences though. Some of these stores are closed. Most of them are closed. Sometimes these stores, when they can't rent them out, people just live in them. I guess it lowers the tax or that kind of thing. Nissan dealership here. Kind of not a big one. I had a Nissan truck once. Mr. Barber. Please notes. So you gotta text him for an appointment. I had a Nissan Pathfinder once in 2000s and I blew the motor. After about a year, it started burning oil like crazy and they had to rebuild the engine. I think it was a lemon. They had to rebuild the engine and after a while, I had to get rid of it after a couple of years because it was you know, the dealer told me, you know what, we can't fix this thing. It's never going to be good. Get rid of it while he's still under warranty. So I got rid of it. See you later. What is this bake shop? Oh my God, it smells so sweet. Oh my God. Just getting fat standing in front of it. Oof, it smells so good. Wow. Sugar stuff. I stopped eating sugar a while ago. Anyway, tried to, because the sugar's in everything and all that. So I tried to cut down a little bit. A bunch of houses here. I can tell it's not easy though. When you walk by a bakery and you can smell the Look at that cross. That's a cool. I like crosses. They work pretty good. Am I getting a cool angle in this cross here? I don't know. It's a cool cross right on top of the door. I guess it's a church on my left. It's got to be. Pretty modern one, too. Oh, something. Look at that houses there. Exposure is probably crap. Backlit. Everything's backlit. So where are we? We are still in Dundas. Oh, that's part of the church. Camera tilt. Look at that staircase on that sucker. In New York, you have to have staircase outside your building. Because by fire law, you need 2 sets of apartments. Each apartment needs 2 sets of stairs. One inside. If there's only got one inside, you got to put one outside. That's why you see in New York, you got all these crazy staircases everywhere. But I don't see that in Canada. I just saw that guy. I guess that's so that he can rent his upstairs without people upstairs having to go through his kitchen and that sort of stuff. So that they kind of climb the building from outside. You know, when they come in late. Lots of churches here. This one is a cute small one. Notice. It's a car wash. What was that movie? Look at this alleyway. What was that movie? Come on, you know the movie about a car wash and money laundering and meth? Fuck. Breaking Bad. That's where Breaking Bad was filmed, right there. You know, when was the girl? I forget the name of the woman that married to the guy who was money laundering. That's just, I'm assuming that's where she was filmed. Maybe not. What do I know? I don't watch many movies or TVs, but I did watch that a long time ago. I used to run. It was pretty cool. So I remember this car wash reminds me of that. Of that show. This is a pretty cool street. Look at it. It's actually not a bad street. This street deserves a photo. I don't know why. It just does. I didn't know why, but it just does. I don't know. I don't know why it does. You know what? That car wash needs a shot too, but it's all backlit. It's all backlit. What is this? Probably another church. No junk man. Oh, this is the second Tim Horton on this street within a walking distance. Wow. I don't drink coffee at Tim Hortons, or I just make my own coffee. But that's a lot of Tim Hortons. That's a big one too. Oh look, there's a plane heading to the airport. Oh, this is a cool store. They fix clothes and stuff. 1 hour pants hem. Then I gotta know. I gotta remember. Yeah, let me remember this. There's $4.99 for pants. That's pretty good. Change zippers, change lining. I got a pair of pants that I bought last summer that I like, and it's just like I yanked the zipper off, and you know, I need $4 to change the zipper. But didn't say $4 to change the zipper, but probably $10. But it'd still be good. So in case I get desperate for zippers in my pants, I know where to go now. A lot of. Here's a clothing store. Interesting clothing store. Huh? Let's check this out. Look at this old store. That's a cool shot, isn't it? That'd be a cliche shot, but you know, because it's got all of this date on it, when you take a picture of it, sometimes, not always, but sometimes it becomes interesting, you know. Very cliche, very cliche. A restaurant. So far, I haven't taken many cool pictures. A lot of just what I call fillers. I always bring a big camera with me. Not a big camera, but it's called a Fuji X100. It's relatively small, hanging to my pants. You know, sometimes I like to do photos of this area. The light is kind of not the greatest for still photography, but I haven't seen anything good today. It's mostly kind of fillers. I mean, that's a cool. I like that corner store, but the light on it is it's terrible. It's just terrible. Custom design waterfalls. That's what it says. Yeah, I don't know how it turns out on. That dog is going crazy. It's not as loud as you hear it. I think the microphone is picking it up louder. That guy's got horns in front of his bicycle. Horns, like those Cadillac. Texas people put horns on their Cadillac. Okay, this guy's got some pretty old computer equipment here. Pets. Commodore. And he's got some real. Look at those. You guys know what that is? I don't know what that is. Typewriters too. Cool. Wow. It's just a display. He's not actually selling those. What is this? A salon? Goldwell, of course. Goldwell. Look at this store. Look how much glass this store has. Look, the store is so many. His display is like 4 times the size of his store. Smart idea. Smart idea. I forgot what I was saying about a few minutes ago. Souvlaki. Oh, this would be a good place to grab some food, looks like. If you're into street food. Let's walk to Keele. See if we can make it to Keele without. Starbucks on my right. Kind of modern, new building, brand new. Look at the apartments on top there. It's kind of interesting. It's got an outdoor hallway. Interesting design. Wow, look how busy it is. Look how busy it is here. Everybody's out on a Saturday, sunny Saturday in Toronto. Look, I'm doing parkour. One side is water, one side is people. Coming soon. Another cannabis. Lots of them. Oh, look at this bakery. Sweet Father Bakery, I guess.
Have a good day.
Wow. Hello. Wow. I think it's the same dog. It was barking before. That bakery gotta be really good. Look, there's a freaking lineup. Oh, there's a police car. They're renovating that building across the. Totally gutting it out. And there's cops here. Look, there's a police camera. It's pretty big. Look how the lens on that thing is gorgeous. Big lens. They're not a little. The police vehicle, that's like really high res. The stuff you see, the stuff they feed you on the news, or when somebody gets arrested, it's really low res. It looks like that lens is gonna capture way nice details in the dark. But they never. What you see on TV is so blurry. People always say, "How come it's so blurry?" Well, they're not gonna give you the high quality ones. But that lens looked like it could take some serious images. And sometimes the images are wide angle. They capture like this lens, and then if you just capture somebody's headshot, because you cropping so much, ends up being low resolution, no matter how expensive and how good the camera is. So they don't need to show you the whole street scene. They're just showing you the suspect, just a headshot of somebody who's probably standing full length, quite far away. So when they crop that right out, it will be very blurry, and you think it's a shitty camera, but it's not actually a shitty camera. They just crop it that way so you don't get confused. Can arrest the wrong person, or Wow, this is a cool shot here. It looks good, doesn't it? She's got a scarf or a mask. I don't know which way she's using it. Beautiful. The lighting is good for Mexican Salvadorian, my God. What is this? It's called Arts Market. Wow, this is interesting. This is interesting. On the way back, I guess I will try a different street, or on the other side of the street, which is cloudy, shady, so it might not look as Window one. Oh, it got all shady here now. The sun is going down. Oh, there's a lot more stores here. I don't know what the hell that is. That's a cool sign. That's probably a... I like these old signs. I like these old signs. What is this? Kind of a hardware store. Post office. Another alteration place. This is like a typical photo on almost every... This one. You see it? Almost on every alteration place everywhere in North America. I should say. Probably one person. Look at this. This is cool too. Look. This store. Community Junction. I guess it was something else before. It looks like it used to be a big jewelry store. Look how far you can go in there as a display. Look how big the display is. You could have gone all the way there. There's a camera there watching us too. Look, it's a huge display. I'm sure this was a jewelry store. Like a high-endish. It's got cameras everywhere too. It's got to be something crazy, you know? Like, okay, there's another one with like windows set up like that. He had his name on the ground too. So you can go all the way, and the display is massive. You can have like it's interesting. They use some of the store area to give you a display outside, the size of a double or triple stores. It is working. Most of these stores have that, huh? Interesting. For lease. There's a motocross place across the street. I'm gonna go check that out on the way back. This one repairs iPhones, iMacs, everything. This one is good to know too. iRepair.ca. Yeah, I might need to fix something. You can come here and I gotta remember this. So we can fix pens here, fix computers. And there's a couple of good bakeries. Bakeries I don't want to get into right now. There's way too many lineups and, 6 feet apart and 20 feet this way, and just, I don't need bread that much anyway. Parkour. Good. Dollarama. Parkour. You see? Just like
Stop doing that.
Stop doing that. Yeah, this is a cool store too. So I went in to rent some props one time for photo shoots. I remember one of these stores here near. This used to be a bike store. There's one chair there in case you want to sit down in the store. Oh, this area is quite a bit busier than where we start our walk. So we are at Keele. So we're at Keele and Dundas. We started at James Street past Runnymede, and now we're at Keele. And end the walk and the video here. And I will catch you on the next walk.
There's a Mexican place up here, there's a Mexican place, and there's this is
I'm actually gonna do an extra bit, and I'm just gonna walk a little bit down here and then cut the video right in front of Canadian Tire Gas Mart. This area, I remember one time I came here to buy something or photograph something, I don't remember, but this is all renovated. There used to be, it used to be a used, I was gonna say pawn shop, but pawn shop, and it was a long time ago. It's all renovated, all new, cleaned up. But yeah, I just wanted to come a little bit north of Keele and look at those places. Look at this big truck. How did they get the big truck down there? Wow. Anyway, so we're here. All right, I'm gonna end the tape here. Thanks for coming for a walk with me, and I'll catch you on the next ride. We're back, signing off.